afternoon, everybody. We gotta have one of those wow breaking news videos, because I tell you, politics, I'll give everybody a minute to log on, but politics and just the way the world is these days, when you blink, you miss. And I did February 21st, 2021. I'm an economist. That's if there's economics presented, political parties and their big presentations, I'm on it. And in fact, February 21st, 2021, Pierre-Paul Rivera for CPC releases the shadow budget of what they would do if they're elected, and what they would do with these next 3-year budgets. I spent 2 days, anyone following me, I spent 2 days going through those documents by Pierre-Paul Rivera. Atrocious socialism. I was angry. But the time I did putting into that, everybody, I blinked and I missed. I missed something critical, a critical failure of the Conservative caucus entirely. Entire opposition. They did a vote on genocide China that day. I didn't watch it. I didn't check my messages. Maybe some of you had sent that to me. Liberals didn't vote against China on genocide. Conservatives did on the Uyghurs. Now everybody, if any of you watch children's genocide one day a year, UNSC, all 18 members, 13 and the 5, we're all there. You all know I submitted a presentation. You all know Zhang Jun took that and presented forward. Any of you who watched that entire 3-hour video, which I did yesterday, I took the time and I still got to record Zhang Jun's presentation on Canada. The Conservatives are eternally effed. They're screwed forever. Dumb, stupid. Why Aaron O'Toole's running the CPC, I don't know. They've destroyed the Conservatives entirely, and here's what I mean. On the one day a year that the UNSC meets to discuss genocide, children's genocide, in all 18 members' presentation, everybody, including the United States of America with their permanent representative, of all 18, did you hear one person bring up China and the Uyghurs? No, you didn't. In all of it, you didn't hear not a word. Now, Canada's opposition leader, Aaron the Fool O'Toole, in his wisdom, February 21st, 2021, I missed the entire Parliament Day because I was literally buried in Pierre-Paul Rivera's presentation, 427 pages with links. Went through all of it entirely, go through all the numbers. It was a monumental amount of work. So I missed all of parliamentary session. I missed that vote. Aaron the Fool O'Toole damned Canada right there. Forever. The Conservatives forever. In fact, so badly, I just finished going through a bunch of academic works. A lot of you tagged me in. Oh, Justin Trudeau's being investigated by the United States of America partisanly on China. America's investigating Canada on China because of CPC. They're not just investigating Trudeau. They're investigating CPC and the deal all the way back to 2012. All the information sharing. RCMP is prosecuting someone who gave out a bunch of information right now too. It's a mess. And Conservatives, in their ignorance and stupidity, voted to pass for genocide on China, Uyghur Muslims, and the UNSC says no way because there's no children and women involved in that. No Canadian has bothered to look truly at what's going on in China. It's men, ladies and gentlemen, and some women, depending on what's been found. It doesn't rank as a genocide. You can ask any Democratic, which there are a bunch, including none other than the United States of America. Five Eyes, everybody. Get this shit right out of your head. 2 UNSC reps, and this is First Nations too. Get this shit out of your head. 2 UNSC reps, three colonial countries. That's Five Eyes. 3 colonial countries. Canada's one of them. Nothing to brag about there, folks. Did the binding two members of the UNSC go on Uyghur Muslim genocide? Well, UK did. USA brings it up, but when it came time on genocide, USA and UK didn't say a fucking word. I'm sorry, I'm mad here. They didn't say a fucking word yesterday. Not one word. The only countries from Five Eyes out there talking shit and talking tough, making votes in Parliament on international law they know nothing about. Nothing. Trudeau kicked your fucking ass. Kicked your fucking ass forever. They voted no, they wouldn't. They stood back and said, nope, this is all on the Conservatives. Conservatives signed the 2012 FIPA deal with China, bringing China absolutely into Canada against almost 80% of Conservative members, 82% of Canadians, 72% of CPC membership. I know, I was a member, I voted no too. Are you nuts? Now, I'm not CPC anymore. Obviously, I'm creating the CCP, Canadian Constitutionalist Party. But I'll tell you, everybody, we're doomed here. And Conservatives, wake up. Business owners, run. Run far and fast from CPC. Run. They're not the party that they pretend to be. They're nothing even close to conservative, full autocrats and dumbbells. Aaron O'Toole is basically a glorified union president in the military. A dumbbell, an idiot, a moron. I'm sorry. You're trying to get a moron as dumb, actually even stupider than Justin Trudeau. Because Justin Trudeau at least has smart people around him. Aaron O'Toole, the fool, is surrounded by mentally insufficient people. The Conservatives have never been this stupid ever. I hate to say it. It's the stupid party right now. They blew it on the world stage badly. Badly. So badly, in fact, the permanent representative of the UK had to walk out with my presentation in hand. The top institutions legally in the United Kingdom are with this guy. People like to run people down, how you dress, how you act, how you talk, but it's what you deliver. And Aaron the Fool O'Toole is the stupidest leader CPC has brought in for a very, very long time. I don't hate the military, but you ask any successful nation, how many failure countries elect military to run the country? The answer's none, you guys. Do you know all the third world loser countries are run by military men? That's it. And they're very autocratic and very incompetent, impotent. Now, depending, CIA or some special international organizations, of course there's going to be a divergence of that. But straight out military, straight out leaders of a country are damned, all third world status. Aaron the Fool O'Toole has damaged Canada irrevocably, and yesterday proven by the Five Eyes. You're the fool, O'Toole. You screwed up badly. You've hurt Canada tremendously. Your whole party did. Harper was a loser, but you're an incompetent fool and a loser. That's reality. CPC is going to correct the situation and give businesses a new direction. A new direction. Real conservatism, not the CPC bullshit or all these other spin-off provincial autocratic parties that are nothing of conservative value at all. Read the definition. That's generally each and every one of you. Doesn't matter you call yourself left or right. You budget for a family, you make monthly bills, you take care of your kids, you're a conservative. You're a conservative. That's by definition. Parties call them conservative, call themselves that, and then they have record deficits and massive socialism and big heavy interest foreign. That's not conservatism. It's not even in the dictionary. You can't even find that in anyone's dictionary. You go around the world and look at all these different dictionaries, world-class dictionaries. They don't list the definition of CPC party as conservative. That's quite the opposite of conservative, in fact. February 21st was monumental in what I learned of Pierre-Paul Havert, a piece of shit, but he comes from Harper's Group, swore and crowned Privy Council for life loser, liar. But Aaron O'Toole is a dangerous, dangerous man. Has no business running the party anymore, and everybody, it's coming crashing down quickly. Quite the emails I read here after work. You guys wouldn't believe it. But check it out, February 21st. Aaron the Fool O'Toole. And I got a whole bunch of emails from some pretty smart individuals sharing this stuff with me. And I'm just, whoa, I blinked, I missed it. And like I said, probably a lot of you messaged me at the time, shared it. It was big. It's just, I'm a numbers guy. For me, the Pierre-Paul Havert report was the biggest thing. 2 full days on it, 2 full days, night and day. And I missed, I blinked. I'm sorry. I should have caught that, but if I did, I would have said, holy, it changes a lot. It changes a lot for the political spectrum. We're in big trouble, liberal, conservative alike. But the liberals outsmarted Aaron the Tool O'Fool. Guess what? Countries are looking at that hard. It's not good at all. Partisanly in the United States, meaning Republicans and Democrats alike. We're all down with investigating all that. We're in some pretty serious trouble. Primary party or opposition, we're in big trouble here. Canada's in big trouble. We got work to do and we got to win this for 2023. We got to step them all out. Thanks, that's my video. It's breaking, share. It's huge, and there's going to be coming more from that. When I get home and have some time here, I'm going to go through those emails, all of it. But man, terrific amount. I can't believe it. And I blinked, I missed it. Bye now.